Virgo, welcome to Tea on a Worldwide Foot Sacred Space. How are all my Virgos out there? We're going to tap on in and get your weekly messages from the Most High. All right, and see what messages Holy Spirit, Holy Angels has for you. As you know, I do not follow traditional tarot. I do read all cards intuitively. Only what Holy Spirit, Holy Angels allow for me to see for your highest good is what I relay back to you, okay? So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have for the Virgo collective for the week? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have for the Virgo collective? Thank you for wisdom, knowledge, wow, crystal clarity, and divine understanding. I see us organizing. I see the Virgos really organizing and getting some things in preparation time, right off the bat, just based on how the cards are going. All right, so under the bottom of the deck, trust your intuition, Virgo, okay? Because there's some progress, some forward movement, some messages and some communication, even text messages that'll be coming into you this week, okay? That are going to be really, really beneficial, right? Or seemingly beneficial. This is the need. This is why there's a need for you to trust your intuition at this time, okay? So here we have the Hierophant, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of, oh boy. So what it looks like to me is that, there's going to be some news coming out, about a little scandal, right, in your lives, Virgos, okay? A little bit of message of communication in regards to some sort of disagreement or some sort of spat that you had in your life, okay? Whether this is in work, love, or life, all right? This looks like, perhaps a traditional institution of some sort, maybe at the workplace, you were expected to conform, maybe even in a relationship surrounding your life. Perhaps this is family life, really striking me heavy on the family life, right? And maybe even in a relationship where there was a commitment, okay? And I see this commitment being shaken because of, that failure to conform to a partner's expectation, right? And as a result of that, feeling like you were out in the cold, okay? Five of Pentacles energy, this really speaks of something like a recession, or feeling like the world is against you and a lot of adversity, you know what I'm saying? I see, the lies, the trickery, the deceit, the theft, the underhanded and dishonest energy, right? I see you making a break for it. It's simple and plain, and the reason behind this, right, it's like you're going to get in the wind, and because you're going to get in the wind, and you're going to put in the hard work, you're going to think on your feet. It's almost like somebody perhaps tried to entrap you, okay? I see that says, I know my extremes and now I seek peace, right? Yeah, this is somebody that was really trying to push your buttons and see you fly off the handle type energy. They wanted to see you, flash out. They wanted to see you get angry so that you, your actions, even though there was a cause, or even though they were the cause, they wanted to make it seem like, look, I told you that they were this, and that they were that, or they couldn't control themselves. I told you that they were angry. I told you that they were a hothead. They want to force you into a place where you are extremely angry so that you would fit into whatever narrative they spun about you. Virgo, the setup is real. Don't give them the reaction that they're gunning for with you. As a matter of fact, I see you making a break for it and really moving on from the whole situation altogether. It's like, look, I don't even have any time for this. This is not my cup, and I see perhaps this person that wanted to really push you to this place, right? So that they could say that you were crazy, so that they could say that you were, they didn't want you to be seen for the person that you actually are. They wanted you to be seen the way that they wanted the world to see you. And perhaps they wanted you to be seen, from the viewpoint and the vantage point of their reality and who they really are. I was just talking with someone a little earlier when I was saying, you can always see who a person really is within the reality of who they really are is evidenced in how they make you feel, because they're going to put you in the very same feeling space that they dwell in, that they abide in, right? Okay, so you know exactly where this person really stands within themselves. You know the reality of where they are inside their own skin based off of the feeling space that they attempt or they have attempted to put you in. But I see you moving on from that. I see you, making a break for it for real. I'm really choosing like, look, I can't, war against this. I'm not even going to sit here and waste any more of my time, right? And so I see you persevering. I see you really taking the time out to be introspective, Virgo, because Virgo is the hermit, right? That's what the Virgo does best, is think, right? So if you really stop and think about this circumstance, or about this situation, about this relationship, you're really going to see, that how they tried to paint you is the reality of who they are, right? And this simple and subtle realization is powerful enough to allow you to take a look at them when you're in the heat of the moment and see them for exactly what they are, and really just becoming and serving as a detractor, right? Serving, lower vibrational entities, right? Serving their ego instead of their higher self, right? And as a result, if you're able to truly, alchemize the experience that you've gone through, or the experience that you're going through, there's about to be an outpouring of love from the Most High. The Most High is about to send you some people that are going to love on you. You hear me? That are going to that really are wealthy within. And how you know that you're dealing with a wealthy person, Virgo, right? How you know that you're dealing with a relationship that is truly prosperous, right? Because a soul prosperous, wealthy person is going to put you in a very light, very happy, very blissful emotional state. They're going to give to you what is within themselves. And that is my message for you, okay? Yeah, I do see new beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, joy, even family, celebration, an upsurge of new feelings. Virgo, stay the course. Really think about this thing, right? Think about that past thing that you're making a break from, right? That you're moving away from. And before you're tempted to step your foot back into some past thing, some old thing that clearly didn't work, that was absolutely treasonous, and was betrayal to the max levels, right? Think about these things. Think about, they're putting you in a feeling space that they've clearly been dwelling in, and they've been living in on the inside for a very long time. That's between them and the Most High, beloved. You're not the Most High, and you are not the Holy Spirit. Allow the Holy Spirit to do that work that needs to be done within them. Let that be between them. Don't you get in the way, right? Don't get in the way, because if you should try to reach back out to this relationship that you clearly know it didn't work in the past, and if you try to reach out to that past thing, you're going to find yourself right back where you were. Okay, I feel like this time you're dealing with a massive amount of enlightenment. Okay, the intent was for you to feel trapped. The intent was for you to feel uncertain. The intent was for you to be dazed, right? Running that manipulation magic to the point of not just others around you being confused about who you are really and what you would do and what you about, but they wanted you to be in a daze and confused about really who you are, and is walking in my purpose really even worth it, and should I even, why am I doing this? No, have a very clear understanding as to why you're carrying out and fulfilling your God duties and responsibilities this week, Virgo, right? This is what makes you great. Virgos are, notorious for crossing their T's and dotting their I's. Take a look at the situation again, armored with this perspective. Okay, beloved? And I hope this message finds you well. I expect to see you victorious in the days and the months to come. If you're interested in reading from me, right, you can always find all of my information in the description box below. If this is where we part ways, Hotepu, love one. Hotepu.